Hi, I'm Roisin. I'm here with Jack at the CSPE Teachers Conference and we're interviewing Donal McCarthy. So, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Donal McCarthy. I teach in Presentation Secondary School in Wexford. I teach history, politics and society and CSPE.
Why is it important for CSP students like ourselves to do action projects?
Well, the action project, first of all, it's 60% of your grade for CSP, so from a basic point of view that's important. But more importantly than that, it teaches students that they can change things in their community, change things in their school, and by doing something, rather than just talking about it or complaining about it, that they can have an effect on school rules, they can have an effect on their environment through keeping their school cleaner or keeping better rules around energy conservation, and it also means that they can learn that they can have an effect in their wider community by talking to their TDs, their counsellors. So the big lesson of an action project is to not sit around talking about problems, but to do something about it.
And how do these projects help the community?
It depends what you do. As I've said, you could do something around environment. It could mean making your town tidier, cleaner, with less pollution. It could mean making your town a fairer place through less discrimination towards teenagers who get very badly discriminated against in some cases in shops and in other things. It could mean that you've less discrimination on race or on gender, or it could mean making your town a better place by making your town and school a better place by having better facilities and the right people who have disabilities having the right to be able to access everything in the school and not just some things in the school. So there's lots and lots of ways in which you can affect your school, your wider community, and even, if you're very ambitious, your whole country.
You've obviously seen many action projects. Can you share a few inspirational ones?
I was talking about some of them today. Ones where we've managed to change the school rules around in the student council and how much power the student council has. We've had projects where we've made websites about women's impact in Irish politics, because my students were upset that there wasn't really very many women covered in their history book, so they wanted to make their own resource to learn about women who had made a big impact in Irish society. Or we had projects around domestic violence, where I'm teaching a girls' school, and some of the girls felt that some of the young teenage boys who they were friends with joked and laughed around issues of domestic violence and didn't take it seriously, and they wanted to find a way to talk to young men in particular about taking domestic violence seriously, and so they managed to develop a resource that tried to do that. So those would be three that come immediately to mind, and three that had an effect, and I think the girls who did them really felt that they'd managed to do something important.
Okay, thanks very much.
Bye.